All right, guys, check it. Look at this. That is fantastic. Guess where we are? We're out here in Washington, D.C. at the National Cathedral. Anytime that they do anything official with Washington, where they're, having the service for an ongoing president, etc., this is where they do it. So we are here today for this walked up like 50 steps, so hang on a second. We're here today to check out a Christmas show for the holidays. So I wanted to kind of show you guys this real quick, what we got going on. I'll be back here in a second, okay? Okay, check it. So here we are. We're here at the... Okay, all right. We're here at the National Cathedral, and check this place out. This is fantastic. So I'm not sure where we're going to be sitting at.
Well, yeah.
Let's see here. I'm gonna grab one of these Christmas programs. So we're here to see the joy of Christmas at the International Cathedral. We've got some other things here to give the children. They got crayons, keeping the kids a little bit busy. All right, here we go. We are walking all the way down. This place is humongous. So they've got seats all on the other side over there. Seats on this side as well. So we went ahead and got a paid seat package. And we're still walking. Look at that. We're going to the premium section. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. You guys are enjoying this with me. This is, this is where the choir will be. We're just gonna walk over. You guys can see that. Poinsettias. Okay, so we are posted up here in our seats. I think we're probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seats from the front. So I'm gonna do a little quick walk around right now. I'll let you guys kind of see what they have going on. So they have a number of different, and this is not any different than when you travel around the world and you visit a lot of the Catholic cathedrals, etc. So this is where the choir is going to be. Let me take a couple pictures here real quick. And I think this is open during the daytime where you can just come by and visit and take a look. So this is one of the many altars that they have here. That's set up. Very, very cool. Let's see. I think the show starts in about 13 minutes or so. And I'll go ahead and continue walking over here. And this is kind of a breakdown of some of the things that they're going to be having going on. And so I'm going to go ahead and walk this way. This cathedral is huge and it is magnificent. So you can see the size of it here. I have no idea when they originally built this cathedral. It is really spectacular. So I'll take another look back here in the back. And I recommend you guys, anytime you guys go to a show, sit in the front. It's always a couple extra dollars, to do so. You're going to have a much, much better experience for sure. I always recommend it. I try to sit in the front of any venue, unless it's a movie theater. I'll try to sit back a little bit further, where you can see a lot of the stained glass. The art here is significant and spectacular. This guy right here looks like he controls all the sound for the event and for the venue as well. So when you're here, way back here in the back, you'll be able to get a phenomenal experience because it's a cathedral and everything. It looks like they have TVs that are set up here to allow folks to be able to see what's going on, and you get kind of a good feeling overall of just being here and being part of the show. But there's nothing better in this world than to actually sit down and be close to the action and see people when they're actually, you know, singing and talking. When you can see the spit come out of their mouths, that's when you know you're really, really close to the action. So it's fantastic. So just kind of showing you guys here around a little bit, and I'll eventually work my way back over to the other side. But this gives you an idea of how everything is set up here at the cathedral. Like I said, this is whenever they have anything major going on with the United States. They have funerals. Who was the most recent president that passed? They had his service here. You know, this is where Donald Trump was, Obama, you know, also you know, the vice president at the time, and everybody was here, you know. And there's a magnificent pipe organ. You guys can take a look there and see all that there. So I wanted to show you real quick what's happening, what's going on down here at the National Cathedral. And I'll jump back on in a little bit once the singing and the show starts. And I think the performers are making their way in right now. They're doing their procession. So let's, quite a treat. So I'm assuming they're coming in through the side. They probably have a staging area. You guys can see that right there. And let's see if we can find, I think that's the last one right there. Let's see if we can find the last guy real quick. Okay, so that's where everybody is lined up and staged and ready to go. So they will be walking in here in a few minutes. You know, I think we're getting close to about 10:55 right now. And what you're going to find typically is things like this will always start on time. So we'll go ahead and take our seats now, and we'll get ready for the big show. All right, the show is starting now. The procession. All right, guys, that's it. That is the show, and there are the restrooms. That's probably where we're headed right now. So I didn't get to record. Actually, I was recording in the very beginning of the show, and one of the ladies came over and kindly tapped on my shoulder. She said, we don't really allow folks to record in church. It is what it is, but they had a great show. Really appreciated it coming out here. Like I said, make sure if you guys come, watch a premium show, make sure you go ahead and kick the extra couple dollars in and get the seat and up front. It definitely was spectacular, you know, so I think that's about it. And we're gonna check out here. And like I said, we went and checked out and enjoyed Joy of Christmas. It was a spectacular show out here at the National Cathedral here in Washington. Swing around to show you guys here real quick. That is it. Boom. This place is gigantic. It's at least, seems like it's at least 2 football fields long. All good. All right. Hope you guys are continuing to get in the spirit of Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and return these back to the source. All right, guys. Peace. All right, so check it. Last time I was over here, this is Capital One Arena. Last time we were over here, we were seeing Burna Boy. I guess today they got WWE out here doing their thing. And we're out here across the street. We're going to check out this an outdoor Christmas mall that's going on out here. So I'll go ahead and stack this on to the previous video that we found. So very, very cool. The spirit of Christmas is heavy out here in Washington, DC, as you guys can see. So very, 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 very cool. Very, 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 very cool. So everybody's making it happen. All right, we're working our way through the market here. The food that I smell smells absolutely delicious. And so a lot of the stuff they have here, these are kind of more permanent market sellers. They have pretty consistent artisan type items that you can see. This is some great stuff that you would love. Who's that? They have some great stuff down here that you would definitely be a great gift, you know, because I'll tell you, living in California, a lot of times when you get people gifts, it's stuff that's expensive and kind of bulky in a kind of a way. But what I've noticed out here on the East Coast is that a lot of people will buy gifts for you that are small in price, but they're very, very thoughtful in the sense that it's something that you're going to really like and you're really going to appreciate. So a lot of the different things that they have down here at this, sorry about that, man. A lot of people they have down here at this individual event are going to have things like that as well. So pretty cool. They've got a lot of different hot drinks that are available. They've got a couple rows of people. They've got, you know, something going on back over that way, plus also going on this way. So this is some smelly stuff here. A lot of stuff is handmade and some wonderful, what is this here? These are bags, I guess? Yeah, they look like totes. Totes are very popular these days. You can, almost like a bumper sticker, you can get something that looks pretty cool and has a message that other people can see. And looks like a lot of locally grown honey over here. No, we got honey at home. Yeah. But if you want some, you take a look. Yeah. So we're gonna go walk in here real quick and take a look at the honey. Get something that's locally grown out here. These look like they might be candles in the shape of a pine cone and some of the other designer honeys over here. So I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. All right, I'll tell you what, it is crazy, crazy crowded out here. Man, look at this. But this is definitely the spot to be out here in DC if you want to try to get some specialized gifts for your honey boo-boo. You know, this is really definitely the spot you want to really like the food court area. I saw Japanese like cheesesteaks, churros. You know, this one over here has got s'mores. You know, a whole bunch of different things here. So a lot of folks doing their thing and having a ball. So I'll keep walking here. They got waffles. I saw crepes also as well. So really, really cool. All right, so we're still walking down. Things have thinned out quite a bit. You can see down that way there. So they have a bunch of t-shirt shops and places you can get little magnets, and there's a lot of little things that have messages on them. And we got pot holders over here on this side. Looks like pajamas over here. Yep, for the youth. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and walk around to the other side. All right, we're still making our way through the market here. They got tons and tons of cool stuff. I pretty much tell you, if there's a message that you want to convey, you'll be able to find an item that will, for sure. So we're walking back through the food court area. We walked through this area, and I think they're about ready to have somebody come up on stage right now in a few minutes and probably start playing some music. They're getting close. But yeah, if you guys are out here in DC, for sure come out and check out the market down here. It's the holiday market. I'm not sure where to tell you where it's located at, but if you Google it, you'll easily be able to find it. Right out here is having a good time. Okay, that's it, guys. I think we made it to the end of the market. We walked up and down both sides. It's definitely a very cool artisan market. You can get some really unique gifts here for people and folks that are in your family that you may want to have, you know, something that's unusual or specialized or, you know, personal. I would highly recommend it for sure. All right, here we go. We are working our way back to the car. They got a WWE event that's happening out here tonight. It's like pure pandemonium. The lines are so long for everybody to try to get back into the stadium. So we're just down here walking. I think Cena is here tonight. I want to go see WrestleMania one year, for sure.
It's one of those things that just takes on a life of its own.
And this is the WWE main event. So, folks are lined up and they are ready to go. I did see some National Guards down here. They were just going into a restaurant to get something to eat. But look at the pandemonium out here. All right, so that's it. We're headed back. I just want to head it down to go get to the parking garage. So I want to show you guys this real quick. I'll be down here 1 year. But check it out.